Pause, breathe. Let's fill our hearts with God's truth. Here's today's scripture.
All right, welcome back everyone. We're diving deep today, but into something you might think you know pretty well already.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about those shepherds,
Yeah.
the ones that went to see baby Jesus.
Right. And spreading the word.
I've heard of that one.
It really gets into like some deeper meanings about faith.
Cool.
Yeah. So let's jump in. So we all know the story, right?
Yeah, those shepherds just hanging out with their sheep, and then bam, angel shows up.
The whole 9 yards,
Yeah.
right? Super bright light, the big announcement. They hear about the Messiah being born.
And they don't waste any time.
No, they don't. They just go.
They go right away.
Luke chapter 2, verses 16 and 17. They head out to see Jesus immediately.
It's that instant action, That's always so powerful to me.
I know what you mean. It makes you think, right? Like,
Yeah.
what would we drop everything for?
Right. Like, what do we believe in so strongly that we would be that driven? I mean, think about someone like Martin Luther King Jr. His faith in equality, it wasn't just an idea in his head. It's what made him march and speak and even risk his life.
Yeah. It wasn't a passive belief at all. It pushed him to fight for change.
And that's what's so powerful about the shepherds, too. They didn't just hear this message and go, oh, interesting. They went and sought it out.
Absolutely. And that brings us to another point, which is that, like, they didn't keep it to themselves.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
They saw baby Jesus, and then they told everybody.
They told everyone. They became these, unlikely messengers spreading the word.
Yeah. It's like when you find something amazing, like a new book, and you tell everyone about it.
Oh, I know, right? You can't wait to share it.
Exactly. You're not preaching, you're just excited. You want people to know about this thing that moved you.
It's just natural. Like when we experience something that changes us, we want others to share in that. And the shepherds, they weren't theologians or anything. They were ordinary people.
They were, and that's what makes this so powerful. They had this profound encounter, and then they felt compelled to tell everyone. It shows us that sharing your faith, it doesn't have to be complicated.
Absolutely. Anyone can be a witness just by sharing what's in their heart.
And then there's another layer to this whole thing, which our book points out, which is the fact that shepherds weren't like high society folks.
Right. They were kind of looked down on.
Totally. Considered rough around the edges, not really the elite.
Yeah, they were chosen
to be the first to see Jesus. Which is amazing when you stop and think about it.
It really is.
Yeah.
It tells us that God's grace, it's not about your status or your money or any of that. It's available to everyone.
That's powerful. Think about it. The shepherds, those considered lowly, they were the first to witness this miracle. And it makes me think, like, how does that apply to us? Here we are in the 21st century, and if shepherds and outcasts were chosen then, what does that tell us about how God might be working through us?
It's a really good question. It makes you think about your own life and your experiences. It makes you think about how we're all connected no matter what our background is.
Exactly. Like what ordinary experiences might we be having that are actually, signs of God's grace or his plan for us? It's definitely something to think about.
Yeah, I like that. Something to ponder.
And there you have it. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too. Thanks for having me.
Until next time, everyone.